Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to cover a very important SQL window function which is the NTILE. We will also cover a interview question which has been asked on this function NTILE, okay, which is to find the top 25% salary from the salary data. So let's start. So what is NTILE? NTILE is basically try to divide your sorted data into n equal parts, okay. So let's understand that. Let's say you have a salary data, okay, and here as you can see my data is sorted in the ascending order. So for the entire function to work, you should remember that your data should be sorted, okay. It can be in ascending order or it can be descending order. So here my data is sorted in the ascending order. Now let's say I want to divide this data into four equal parts. So how can I do that? To do that, what I will do, I will simply type entile, and inside that I will pass the number 4, okay. So whatever number you pass inside entile, it will try to divide your data into that equal number of groups. So here I have total 8 rows. So now to divide my data into 4 equal groups, it should combine into 2 rows into one group, right? So what it will do, it will take the first two rows and it will try to put into one group, okay? And it will assign the group number 1 to your first group. Similarly, it will go to the next group, next two rows, and it will put into the next into another group, okay? And it will assign the another group number. Similarly, it will go to the next two rows and it will try to put into another group, okay? Similarly, it will go to the next two rows again, okay? And it will try to put into another group here, okay? Let's say four here, okay? So here we are able to divide our data into four groups, okay? Now one question can come into your mind. That is fine that we are able to divide our data into groups. But what is the exact use of this? Like, where, in which scenarios we can use this entire function? Okay. So let's say you have some scenarios where you need to find out top 25% salary or bottom 25% salary. Then in those scenarios you can use entire function because it will help you to fetch the group number, and that group number can give the data against that, right? So here let's say I want to fetch the top 25% salary. Okay, so how can I do that? So here as you saw, right, my data is already sorted. So it simply means that my last group will have the max of 25% salary here, right? So how can I fetch the 7,000 is 1,000 salary? I can simply say this group number 4 will give me the max of salary, right? I can simply fetch this group number, right? It will give me the max of 25% salary. Let's say if I have a scenario where I just need to find the bottom 25% salary, then I can simply say group number equals to 1. It will give me the bottom 25% salary, right? So in this scenario, you can use the entire function, okay? So now let me go to the database and try to execute the same, okay? There we will see, are we able to execute or not, okay? So I already have this table created, okay? I have this create table statement, insert table statement, okay? So I will try to put this into my YouTube video description, okay? So that you can practice the same. So as you can see, I already have this table created. Now let me try to divide this data into four equal parts. So what I will do, I will simply type entile, and inside that I will simply pass phone number, okay? And now I will type over keyword here. Since here I am not working on the partition by data, so I will simply say order by salary. I don't need to pass ascending order here because by default it will put the data into ascending order. Okay. So let me give some alias name to this. Let's say group salary. Okay. And let's try to execute this and see are we able to divide our data into groups or not. So we can clearly see, right, we are able to divide the data into groups, right? Okay. So now let's come to our next interview question, which is how to fetch the top 25% salary. So as I told you, right, my data is already sorted. So it means my last group will have the maximum 25% salary, right? Okay. So what I can do is simply here, I can simply fetch group salary equals to 4 here. So it will simply give me this top 25% salary here, okay. So what I will do, I will try to put this into one inner subquery, okay. So let me give some alias name to this subquery. Let's say group salary table, okay, and where group salary equals to 4. So this group salary equals to 4 will give me the top 25% salary here, right? Let me select salary from this table, okay, and let me try to execute this. We will see are we getting it or not, okay. So as you can clearly see, I'm able to get 7,000, 8,000, right, which is nothing but my top 25% salary. Okay. So I hope I'm able to explain this function to you, right, and this interview question also. Okay. So if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and like the video and comment it. We will meet in the next video with some interesting second interview question. Till then, goodbye and thank you.